So I, um, you know, just hanging out on the internet. I thought, okay, I'll just check out what, what's his name? John Miller. I knew it was John. John Miller is going to be talking about today. Listen to this, and I just wanted to comment. I'm gonna go super slow.
So some
So
bored
some bored
journalists in a
journalists
room
in a
somewhere
room
decided
somewhere
it was
decided it was
racist to call the
racist to call the
coronavirus the
coronavirus
Wuhan
the
virus.
Wuhan virus.
Now the
Now
media
the
is
media is
rolling with this
rolling
new
with this new
smear,
smear,
despite
despite
them calling
them
it
calling
by the
it by
same
the
name
same name
for
for
months.
months.
Um, the Wuhan virus. They named it after the place that where it was originated. Okay. Humanity needs to stop inventing problems. See, the left, you're feminist, you're black, you're whatever. They're just running around inventing problems. Like literally. Remember, 5 years ago, like every single chick on college campus was getting raped, and then it turns out that nobody was getting raped. It's just inventing problems to fix. And then, it's like racist cops everywhere, and then when you look into it, nope, 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 that's not happening. It's just now they named, like this coronavirus, the Wuhan virus or whatever the fuck. And it's just like, imagine what we would be doing if you weren't faking, like, and then the black, right? Like a Jussie Smollett, hate hoaxes everywhere. Like 99% of the hate crimes that you're seeing these days are literally just fake and made up bullshit just to invent, to create, um, I guess, racism where it doesn't even exist. Imagine being that pathetic that you really want to fight the system. You want to fight, 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 but there's nothing to fight, so you just make it up. A Jussie Smollett, fake hate crime. And it's the same thing with this, Wuhan. And it's always fighting the fucking left. They're just pulling shit out of their ass, and they're just fake outrage. It's just all gobble. You know, do these people actually exist? Or are they just government bots, government robots on the internet? These people actually don't really exist, and it's just like they just exist you know, to waste time. Imagine if we weren't wasting time. If we didn't have to fight the left. Imagine what we could achieve. Imagine if we didn't have to, you know, keep constantly, reminding, like re-educating people. Really, you called it the Wuhan virus, and that's racist because you named it after a town. So it's just like, imagine being so privileged and so, first world. Like, these are first world problems, right? You are literally inventing problems to solve. You are an idiot. If you ever wonder why we're not flying, we're not riding in flying cars, or why we haven't colonized Mars, it's because of this kind of shit. We are constantly, um, having to fight stupid. Stupid is everywhere. Look at the fucking stupid. The stupid is here. The stupid is there. And then all of these people have to, you can't just let people go through life, stupid. And I don't know. Does anybody believe this? Does anybody care? Is this okay? Sometimes I wonder if I'm not a problem too. Like, people say a stupid thing, and then we, react. Maybe that's their way of wasting our time. Maybe I'm falling for it. Maybe we are falling for it. You are getting your time wasted. I'm wasting my time on it. We're all wasting time. But it's just so dumb, right? How do these people even tie their shoes in the morning?
Imagine even caring about being called a racist, knowing how full of it they are. Who let these people into our lives and allowed them to just dictate what is racist? Not on my watch. I will call the virus whatever I damn please, and these people are going to have to put up with my racist self, I guess. Plus, speaking about absolute mediocrity in the media, Carlos Mazos, remember the geek from Twitter known as Gaywant? Remember the guy who rails against the rich, eat the rich, cancel the rich, tax the rich, kill the rich. But it turns out he's just another champagne socialist. Family's worth $1 billion. The New York Post exposed this inconvenient fact about him.
Wow. I'm going to look that up. Carlos Maza. Wow. Twitter suspended the journalist. The New York Post writer that exposed Carlos Maza. Marxist pig Carlos Maza linked to luxury yacht, $11 million mansion. And chic New York City apartment. Yeah, he's I wonder what his family does to make that money. Are they just communist scumbags? A first-class commie. Wow, eh? Eight bathroom waterfront mansion in Boca Raton, Florida. Five bedroom, 8 bathrooms. Eat them while they're getting too rich. Okay, I don't even care, right? Twitter locked me out of my account last night over some of that Carlos. I wonder how. I don't know. What is that about, right? I don't even know what this is. You have your gay little Cuban kind of five. I guess his money, his wallet makes him a little bit more attractive, but I mean, what, he's just doing this for fun? Spreading communism over there at Vox? Imagine being the rich kid. You know, it's like, I'm gonna get down there in the trenches with all the little people over there on the left. Like, did his wealth come from? Did his wealth come from? And he's trying to what? Take down YouTube? I don't even understand. I get being a deranged lefty, but I guess maybe you want to get in good with Hollywood commies. I don't know who, like, with all that money, don't you have the free time? Did your dad kick you out? Well, I don't know. And say you got to go earn a living, spread communism because you're a Cuban in America? Is mommy and daddy made all of their money from communism? Because that's the thing too, right? You think these commies are living poor? No, 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 no. They live in castles atop of everyone else. Yeah, they just suck up all what little resources the communism, the socialism, you know, does, and then they just suck it all up for themselves. There's lots of billionaires in Russia. Your average Joe Schmo lives like a fucking poor, and like, what is this? I don't know. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? Fucking crazy.
And boom, the person at the New York Post suspended from Twitter. Plus, men's T levels are dropping. Women's eggs are disappearing while they have it all. Meaning have it all, well, everything but the kid. Birth rates declining, which means we are screwed. And on that high note, I'm John Miller. White House Brief begins now.
Okay, so in order to build your testosterone, you have to get out there and do physical work. You have to sweat, you have to work, and you have to do it hard. Hard motherfucking goddamn hard physical labor, worky. Now, you can sort of suffice, you can pretend the gym is a substitute, but you better go fucking hard. Don't you be a homo, a fucking limp-wristed homo at the gym. But anyway, you fix your T by getting all of your bodily juices flowing. Get them all flow at the gym. Unless you're already working physically hard with your body at work now, then you're good. I'm talking about the friggin' pencil pushers. So yeah, and as far as the chickie poo, well, you got to undo feminism. Feminism has been, wherever feminism goes, death follows. I'm gonna, that's just how it is. What do you got? You got single moms on welfare squishing out kids, and then working moms that working normal girls that just don't want to have kids or aren't having kids or whatever. I mean, the birth rates are in the toilet. Feminism equals death. It's just the way it is. And then you're going to get taken over by Africa. You're going to get taken over by the Middle East. And then you're a Middle Eastern country, and then the feminism is gone. Feminism kills itself. Feminism equals death. Like leftism equals death. It's always the way. Every single leftist brain space on every single issue equals more death. Leftism equals death. Get her out and worky, schooly, and then worky, and then no kids. Have her wear the pants to the family, and then, she's just, I don't want to have kids. Selfish, just blah. Or you just waste all of her time, all of her pretty years. You flush them all down the toilet in school and at a stupid job. And then by the time she wants kids, her eggs are all dried up. So what's your purpose, Chickie Poo? To pay taxes? Really? That's the purpose of life, is for you to pay taxes? I mean, this lefty bullshit stuff has got to end. I don't know how. What is wrong with you stupid people? Feminism, go out there and not have kids. Well, that's the end of feminism. Because, the patriarchy over there in the Africa and the Middle East and stuff, they're squishing out kids like there's no tomorrow. Because they're above their women. And their ladies are barefoot and pregnant, squishing out tons and tons and tons of kids. Tons of them. 5, 6, 7 a piece. Average. Now, is that living? I don't know. But their infant mortality rate is getting much better than it used to be with modern medicine from the West. It is lifting people in Africa out of, rising tides lift all boats. It's still bad over there, but it's better than it was. They're not starving as much as they used to. But, you know, what the fuck is this kind of picture? Jesus Christ. I don't even know what the fuck this is. Is this father and son? That's weird. But yeah, so Carlos Maza is a freaking billionaire? Did I hear that right? Billion? The mother and his fiance, who are very wealthy thanks to the software company they started together. I'm aware that I'm for a system that would shift power away from members of my family. So he's going anti his family. He's got a crow. Is this how he's going to rebel against his family? By living in the mansion basement of my mummy, and advocating communism? I don't even know what. Like, of all the things that you could do with your life, with mummy money, you know, living in mummy's mansion basement, you would think, really advocating communism? Going to work at Vox? And being the world's most hated gay? I don't know, is this the world's most hated homo? I think that queer kid stuff, like lesbian, she's up there. And then there's a few trannies. But I mean, for just straight up gay man, I don't know, I can't think of a more hated homo. The world's most hated homo. I can't wait until friggin' Steven Crowder gets a hold of this. Steven Crowder, that's gonna be fun. Now, I don't know, is his little commie friends gonna rally around him and just like blow smoke up his ass? Are they gonna be, it's okay, you're saying the right commie stuff, and why don't you give us some money so we can, do more commie stuff? I don't know. Is he even making any money himself? Does he get an allowance? Or does he just live in the basement? He gets the roof over his head and the food in his belly, but if you want any spending money, you got to make it yourself, and the way he's decided to do it is commie? I don't know, but is this like the little girl that's rebelling against the mom and dad? Who knows, eh? Anyway, that's going to be interesting. So, yeah, I don't care about the
Guys, probably sitting around in his underwear was bored over the weekend, decided to scroll on Twitter what all the eggheads should be outraged over this week. Calling COVID-19 the Wuhan virus is racist.
All white people are racist. Every one of them.
This is a gay that we could do without as well. But this guy is so over the top, you had to wonder, is he just doing it to, is he serious? Like, the level of stupid going on in that, like, this guy's day is past. What? What do they call him? The gay black Hitler or something? Something like that. I forget what the internet gave him a nickname. But I haven't seen anything from him in a long time. I think his day is past. I don't know. But whatever. Like sometimes people are just being outrageous to get attention. You gotta remember that, right?
That's how these people think. What these people are doing to our country is a virus much more insidious than coronavirus. The good news is you can give yourself immunity to that virus by just not caring what they have to say.
Yeah, but I guess it's kind of fun to fight against. But it is a waste of time. We should be building spaceships, you know what I mean? bringing people out of poverty. Why are we wasting our time on fighting stupid lefties?
This ignoramus made a statement after some panic due to the fact that someone at CPAC had come down with the Wuhan fever and had been hospitalized. And Dr. Paul Gosar, United States Congressman representing Arizona's 4th District, said he would be under self-quarantine after sustained contact with people who had since been hospitalized with the Wuhan virus. The Wuhan virus! The Wuhan! You can't say that! Why the hell not? The virus originated in Wuhan. And yet facts are anathema to these clowns like David Gura. And it almost seemed...
What is the difference between a lefty and a righty? I don't know. It's like they're just members of a cult, and somebody told them something, and then they just go to the ends of the earth for it. I guess it's the same as a religion, but, you know, at least there is something to the religion part. You know, there's actually something there. These lefties and their religion, and they're seeing things that aren't there, but I mean, that are literally provable to be the opposite. I mean, like, all you have to do is open up your brain to say that, you know, all of your ideas of planet Earth are stupid. You know, all white people are racist, or this or that or whatever, right? Whereas with the religion thing, well, we're comparing that to the Big Bang. You know, the boom, presto, the universe bounces into existence out of nothing, versus God did the Big Bang. I mean, is that really that unreasonable? I get it. You can't prove that God exists, and, you know, technically I'm an atheist too. I'm a pro-Christian atheist, but I mean, at least it's somewhat plausible. And the modern day version of Christianity is mostly really good, and just mostly how we should be living our lives. You know, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. Those are pretty good words to live by. And, you know, as Jesus was doing all sorts of Jesus things, I've yet to see anybody point out one that was bad. Okay, God was kind of a prick in the Old Testament. A lot of a prick, really. But I mean, and it doesn't make sense that he would have had to have been a prick. And, like, I mean, if you're God and you can do anything, right? Why would you have to go through all the bother of, you know, sending your son down to earth and doing that? You could just snap your fingers and make it happen, right? I get it. I understand where you're coming from. That's why I'm an atheist. But still, you know, if you take a look at the stories of Jesus, pretty good guy in my book, right? Does it matter that they connect the Big Bang to the act, you know, as an act of God? Is it really that unreasonable? I mean, I don't know. You know, but the lefties, it's like, oh my God, all the cops are racist. No, they're not. You know, like, all you have to do is open your eyes and look around and you can see that, right? But whatever.
Almost seemed like a coordinated effort. Because just minutes prior, Chris Hayes, who is Rachel Maddow's bloated older brother and also fairy tales on MSNBS, said, "Just us."
MSNBS. I am so looking forward to television going bankrupt, right? I am so looking forward to television going bankrupt. You know, like, when you take a look at these, or sorry, wrong one. You know, Hollywood, which is, you know, television channels. Now, I guess they have, I don't know, these lefties are getting their stupid from somewhere. I don't quite know where they're getting their stupid from. But, when you take a look at, this is only in 1 year, right? 1 year. Last year to this year. Look at all those numbers. Now, forget about this particular one. Forget about this one. This one is fake. This one has to do with the fact that their season premiere happened right after the Super Bowl. Okay? I'll show you. See that biggity big number there? That was because it happened right after the Super Bowl. So they had a big push for, and then it went, right? It went back to normal. And by the way, this 6 and 7 million, for television these days, that's good. It used to be 10 times that much. Seriously, I'm not joking. For a big television program, it could average 50 or 60 million viewers back in days gone by. 50 or 60 million. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 million. Not anymore. So that biggity big number, forget about that one. So it's all, right? There, at 60 Minutes even has dipped under 10 million. But then it drops even faster. Drop. Look at all these negative. That's 1 year. Last year to this year-to-year change. Forget about that one. But look at sure there's a couple that are positive, but the negatives way outdo the positives. Way outdo it. Okay, a couple of green ones here or there, but it's all down. Down. Look at how big the numbers are too. How big the numbers are. Look at that, down 38, down 40%. Oh, Empire, your fake hate crimes. Everybody, kicked you to the curb. So how are you going to spread all your stupid, lefties? How are you going to spread all your stupid? Are you going to just tear the whole fucking world apart? You're going to tear it all apart? You scumbags? Really? You're just going to tear it all apart? Why don't you fucking just tear yourself apart? Why don't you fucking leave the rest of the people alone?
Astoundingly gross to call it the Wuhan virus. Yeah, they're always astounded. They're always astonished. They're always flabbergasted. They're always outraged. It is fake. Major news outlets have been calling it the Wuhan virus.
AIDS never existed. Yeah, my last video, you got to watch that. AIDS is fake, and I'm not joking. I went through it, a little bit here, a little bit there. I gave you the sources if you want to get into the nitty-gritty, but just think about it. AIDS never existed. It was just a scam. Just like climate change. Garbage, gobbledygook, terrible. Where's all the AIDS? Now, I guess, I don't know, I'm not going to say one way or another about this. I'm not going to say that it's all fake. All the videos you've seen and all the information has been fake. Now, are they giving accurate? Now, is the information accurate? So then it's not that bad, or is it really bad? Are we overreacting? Is this just a way to wreck the economy of the world and bring in frickin' communism and tear it all down? I don't know. But, what we're talking about is the name of the thing.
4 months. From January. Politico. Wuhan virus has killed over 100 in China. A summary of an article from Chris Hayes' own network in January. Human-to-human spread of Wuhan virus from NBC News. Even CNN report that said Wuhan coronavirus can spread before symptoms was flawed. Washington Compost. China's action on the Wuhan coronavirus outbreak is hazardous to your health. Got foreign policy. The Wuhan virus is not a lab-made bioweapon. Sure. You've got the sophisticated at The Economist. Will the Wuhan virus become a pandemic? So everyone, way back, all the way back to a few months ago, thought it was completely acceptable to refer to it as the Wuhan virus. But when
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's just a fucking name. It's just where it originated.
racist Congressman Gosar tweets about it will note.
Just fake outrage in order to get clicks. It's just everybody's got to be outraged. Everything has got to be life or death. You just got to have a problem so that you can solve it to justify your existence, so you can get a click and then you can get paid. Just all fake outrage to justify the government's existence. Look at all these problems in the world, and thank goodness the government is here to fix it. Bullshit.
That is where we draw the line. That is when it becomes absolutely unacceptable. But what is acceptable is in Mexico, where of course everyone is a saint, can do no wrong. Well, they are having openly what looks racist to me, coronavirus celebration. But no, let's turn a blind eye to this. That's in Mexico. Let's bring more of them here. They got this guy wearing a pointy hat.
Okay, come on, guys. That's fucking hilarious. See all the blue light in that place? The fucking virus guy in the fucking Chinese hat, and then the fucking people with their lab coats and the mask. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. And I'm so glad, John, you're smiling. Oh my god, John. That's fucking amazing. Come on. This is hilarious. Fucking hilarious.
Dancing around the coronavirus, dancing around a pointy hat on. No, but that's not racist. No, what's racist is when you...
No, come on, it's not racist. It's fucking hilarious. And you want to know something? Everybody deserves some racism. The definition of racism, okay, the actual real life definition of racism is... It doesn't exist. There's no such thing as racism. Can a group of people of the same race be kind of can somebody either say something positive or negative about that group of people, and that positive or negative thing either be true or false? The positive thing either be true or false, and the negative thing either be true or false? Yes, those things can happen. They happen all the time. But, yeah, that's all that's it. None of it is racism. I don't even, there's still zero definitions of racism that make sense. You know what pisses me off is Jordan Peterson. He actually defined racism. One time I heard him say, it came out of his mouth, extracting the attributes of an individual, or imposing the attributes of an individual into a collective. I was like, okay, so black people are black. Is that racist, Jordan? Well, no. Black guys have bigger dicks than white guys. Is that black guys are better at sex than white guys? What? Black guys are taller than white guys. Black guys have thicker bone density. Black children mature faster than white children. And so, what am I going to be... No. See, it's really... What they actually mean by racist is when you say something against a group that I don't like. So you can say something about black people or whatever. But if somebody gets angry about it, then it's racist. It's there is no definition. It doesn't exist. Even if I said black people are criminals, Well, all a black person would really have to say is, I'm black and I've never committed a crime. Or, like there's a trillion laws out there. I'm sure I've broken some, but I've never harmed anybody. I'm a good person, So all they would have to do is say, no, I'm a black person and I've never committed a crime. And then prove me wrong. Is it racist of me to say that? Well, it was stupid. It was inaccurate. But racist? Whatever. It's a dumb word. It's stupid. It's all stupid. And that fucking I love it when people just let their fucking hair down and say, hey, I hate to break it to you, but China and their communism and their evil towards each other and their shitty attitude towards each other and their fucking filth, they're fucking gross. Fucking disgusting. Gross, dirty, slimy, cockroaches everywhere, rats and fucking flies in your fucking soup. Fucking disgusting. Gross. They don't fucking clean a goddamn thing. Grease and slime all over the place. Fucking pissing outside, snotting all over the place. These people are fucking gross. Yeah, and a little bit of shame could go a long way. Maybe they would stop being so fucking gross. I'm not kidding. Chinese people can be really disgusting. They're dirty. Just don't ever walk into, that little Chinese restaurant down the road? Don't ever barge into their kitchen. I swear to God, you're going to be in for an eyeful. I took over a Chinese restaurant once. And they never cleaned. You know how they cleaned? They put a new layer of tinfoil down. And so between each layer of tinfoil, there was grease and flies and poop and it was gross everywhere. Fucking disgusting. Never cleaned anything. They only cleaned what they absolutely had to. And it wasn't done well. So your plate and your fork, sure, it may have looked, but don't examine it in any way. Because I'm telling you, whatever they can get away with being a complete and utter slob about, they will. In Toronto, they closed down the fucking Chinese Chinatown. Back when I lived there, when I was a kid, years ago. Today, they would never be able to do it because they would be called racist. But they did. They shut it. The health department shut it down. You fucking clean this shit up. We've given you warning after warning after warning after warning after warning. And no, okay, we're shutting you down. You're done. You're done. And sometimes you wonder if, these laws weren't put into place because of people from piggish cultures that come over and they're just fucking slobs all over the place. So then our country has to make new laws that inconvenience everyone. Like literally, and it's expensive and it's costly and all, just to accommodate some piggish fucking cultures. You got a bunch of people from China that come in and they don't fucking wash a goddamn thing. Fucking slobs and germs and fucking rats and cockroaches everywhere. Fucking, and so the whole country has to create these new laws and these new government departments and get really expensive and all the rest of it, and go into, all the shit just to fucking, and all you really had to do was walk over to Chinatown and say, you fucking clean this shit up. But you had to create a law so that it's equal for everybody, and then you have to fucking, all over the place, just a pain in the ass. All because you have some pigs move in from fucking China. Gross. Really gross and disgusting. Stop it.
Name the city from whence the virus hails. Wuhan is a city. It's like saying something called the New York virus is racist toward New Yorkers. It makes no sense. In fact, there's a long history of calling viruses from their places of origin. West Nile virus, German measles, Coxsackie virus. Coxsackie, it's a town in New York. 3-year-old, stop laughing. Spanish flu, Marburg virus, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, Stockholm syndrome even. And Ebola. Even Ebola is named after the place of origin. Ebola means Black River in the local language. You know, when they were studying it, scientists looked at a map, and they said, well, that's a river near where it originated. And it turns out that's not exactly the case. It actually originated closer to the Congo River. But guess what? There was already a virus called Crimean Congo hemorrhagic fever virus. So that name was already taken. So they ultimately have the name Congo's taken, but they don't name viruses after the city which they originated by. So they ultimately found a river near where the disease originated, but it stuck to the name coronavirus stuck. So the point is, naming viruses.
Okay, so I just want to talk about John Miller. I keep wanting to call him John Smith. John Miller. I love this guy. This is kind of a great freaking fantastic guy to get your freaking, your latest, just your little news bits. The way he delivers the news, it's animated, and it's just, there's something about black people that they can just be a little extra animated and a little extra, kind of, that they're less afraid of telling the truth. They'll just say it. Like that loud, angry black woman trope. Well, okay, we can probably all agree that maybe once they're going off, it's too much. But there's an element of that is fucking awesome. It's just, instead of everybody running around being fake, right? There's an element to not everyone, obviously. It's not, I guess I'm being racist, whatever. But there is sort of a general sort of level where a black person is more willing to get into it, to more just say the thing. And I admire it. I admire it a lot. But John Miller, but he plays within the rules. I'm awful. I'm terrible. My mouth gets me into trouble a lot. But he's a little bit extra animated. He's a super smart guy, and he's got these great, it's just really, really good. It's just a really well done stuff. I really enjoy it. So get your news from John Miller.
After locations has been a common practice for a century, if not longer. They know it's not racist. That's a term that they use. Remember when they have no argument. It's racist. I've long said you should not care. These people, they are morally bankrupt. Here they are celebrating the stock market going down. They were celebrating the temporary halt after a circuit breaker or whatever was set off. Some are hoping that the death toll is high here in America so that it makes Trump look bad. They want this. They are dying for this to be a stain on Trump's presidency so that Joe Biden wins in 2020. It's an absolute joke. These people should not be taken serious.
Okay. So, well, with the same... Okay, hold on a sec. Would the same happen in reverse? You just want to win the election, so you hope, Bernie Sanders has a heart attack Well, I have to admit that I would, honestly, right? This is the problem with politics. This is the problem with democracy. This is the problem with government in general. You know, you do kind of wish that the opponent would get assassinated. You know, could you imagine if Bernie was the thing, and then even with between him and Trump, Bernie was winning? Can you imagine a Jewish communist as president of the United States? I mean, every Nazi from here to wherever would be spinning in their grave. Would they rather tear down the country than have Bernie Sanders as president? Jesus, I mean, see that, but that's the whole problem with the whole thing. We shouldn't be electing leaders, no matter who. I just don't. I'm just not into it. That's why I'm libertarian. But I mean, like I said, you know, when you complain about the other side, one of the things I do is what would our side do? And our side would probably be just as, maybe not as bad as them, but it's still just a competition. And it's stupid and it's evil. And we gotta stop doing it. We gotta wake up. Just like we ended slavery, we better fucking finish ending slavery, really. Because government, the existence of government and how they take half of all your shit, that's slavery. They take half of your shit. Now you could say that this is better than, you know, chattel slavery. Okay, I agree. But it's still slavery. Taxation is theft.
And their charges of racism are as empty as their heads and their hearts combined.
Here's
Chris Matthews, Joe Scarborough, and the rest of the cable news hosts.
And Carlos Mazza
They're multimillionaires.
Yep, that is right. And last summer, when Carlos Gaywonk Mazza, who at the time was employed by Vox, was on his crusade to get Crowder deplatformed, I asked this question. Who raised this wuss? Who raised such a wimp where words on the internet are so scarring that he couldn't deal with it? So much he couldn't deal with it, and he had to try to get YouTube to take down Steven Crowder. Well, now we know who raised this wuss. Millionaires. Actually, more likely billionaires. And specifically tech company billionaires raised this insufferable wuss. YouTube socialist Carlos Mazza slams the wealthy, but live in luxury. Yes, believe it or not, Gaywonk, who has built his following off of spewing nonsense about how the world is stacked against you and advocating violence against his political opponents.
I call this color Central Park.
That guy is a.
Well, let's pause here for a sec. Okay, so everybody in Hollywood has got a lot of money, and they're all fucking dumb, right? There's a lot of, you know, people that just got granted, you know, the business or the whatever, born rich. Is he just trying to, like, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here. I'm just saying that dumb comes wealthy and poor. Usually more so in poor, but let's be honest. His parents, this is a young homo, so I'm sure his parents are not that old, so they're still running the business. And who knows, maybe they're commie scumbags. Maybe it's all just drug money, and it's the front of the business is a tech company. I don't know. But he's not running nothing. What is he going to be, like the gay commie expert, and that's how he's going to make his living, as the gay communist expert? Okay. Now probably, actually, the Young Turks is, now that everybody's learned that he's rich, they're probably all calling him up and saying, hey, you know, can you bring some money over here or something? You know, try to figure out. Maybe they all want to hire him, so maybe, I don't know, so that they don't have to pay him. Because he's already got enough? Is he going to be able to... See, What I'm saying is this, is if his parents were to die and leave him the business, how long is it going to be before he is actually poor? Maybe not ever. Maybe the business will just be able to run on nothing, run on shitty everything for his entire life. But, okay. That's usually why these wealthy people, these wealthy families, it only lasts for 3 generations. By the time the grandkids come along, well, they're not going to get any grandkids from him, but by the time the grandkids come along, the family wealth is gone. The family wealth is gone because the originators did a great job, but then the kids were kind of spoiled dumbheads, right? Silver spoon, lazy bums, stupid. And then, and then they have kids who just have no fucking clue about Earth because their parents are stupid dumbheads, that never fucking did anything, just sat around and fucking were stupid all day, every day. And then the grandkids are just, but maybe the big super mega wealthy thing was able to last through their children. But by the time the grandkids take over, no, it's all gone. It's all gone because it's all just dummy, stupid heads left. So it's all gone. So the poor, right? But like I said, stupid doesn't have any, like dumb ideas. Like, I don't know. How does anybody become a commie without looking into it and go, wow, that was a bad idea? I just don't understand how you can be introduced to communism in a way that you actually believe it and you go down that road. Unless you're being paid by some commies to spread the commie propaganda, then I can, but it's fake, right? Like you're just spreading a fake belief. It's like you were paid to get people to sign up for your cult, but you didn't believe it yourself. I don't know, it's weird.
Child of the American dream. In his own words. My mom and her fiance are very wealthy thanks to a software company they started together when I was a kid. As a result, I've gotten to live a life of tremendous privilege. I got to go to college without debt and take low-paying internships when I graduated without worrying about rent or health insurance. And his parents, they're living the American dream. They immigrated here from Cuba, baby. Maz's mother, Vivian Maza, was one of the first employees at Ultimate Software, a Florida-based behemoth, which now employs more than 5,000 people. Starting in 1990 as an office manager, she ultimately rose to become the group's chief people officer in 2004. And now her son's job is actually advocating the overthrow of the system that has lifted billions out of poverty and has helped them immensely. There's a reason that Gay didn't share this key bit of information about himself until he was forced to. Because what does it do? Well, it destroys his credibility. Must feel deeply upsetting to have the fans that have been bankrolling his fight against the capitalist pigs that at the end of the day, the address Carlos is registered to vote at is what? Well, it's a beautiful 5-bedroom, 8-bathroom waterfront mansion in Boca Raton, Florida.
I don't know. Is it possible that, like you could be that stupid to think that, like maybe you have all this money, but you're just feeling bad about having all this money, and you really think that communism would be better for everyone, and but see, this is what us right-wingers say, well, then give all your money away. Nobody's telling you that you have to live in luxury. Like Bernie Sanders. He could pay higher taxes if he wanted to. He could give all of his money away. Except for just the bare minimum. He could just, eat bread and drink water every single day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. In a tent. With all of his other homeless buddies, the other homeless squatters, all the other commie squatters. But no, he lives in luxury. I don't understand. I just don't understand it. But is it a bit of guilt? Is he feeling guilty for his wealth? I don't know. What is he doing? I don't know. I don't understand it. Like, is it possible that he could you know, whatever, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard for me to, I guess, I don't know, but like parents rebel, you know, maybe they were just really bad parents. Obviously he's gay, so something went wrong. But I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't know. He's just rebelling. He's just, I don't know, guilty. Who knows? Who knows? But who cares? It's just fucking some commie homo on the fucking internet. I mean, Jesus. Brown commie homo. Of course, right? Whatever the fuck.
Bet that feels like a bit of a betrayal to his commie followers. And yet not surprising at all. How typical of an internet faux socialist to shout about classism in between bites of caviar from a silver spoon. Gay one cries, "Dear God, can we stop taking political advice from the ultra-wealthy? Yep, we sure can, gay one, and it starts with you."
See? I love this guy. You know how he has just a fantastic, funny twist and entertaining. Like I'm freaking serious. I mean, this is news. Like this is kind of your big internet stories of the day, but they're freaking entertaining as hell. You know, like grossly under-subscribed. John Miller. This guy is way better. Like he works for the Blaze. That's the Blaze logo down there, right? Yeah, he should be the #1 subscribed Blaze person, even more than Glenn Beck. Just a really fantastic, he's easy on the eyes, right? A fantastic, entertaining, kind of just full of life, you know, it's just perfect, really. Now, and, you know, I don't know how long, what is this, 18 minutes? That's long enough for the internet, right? You don't need to keep going. He's got 3 stories and he's going to go through each one. It's great.
Testosterone levels are going down. They have been for years. That's not a good thing, obviously, because the less testosterone a man has, the more liberal he's likely to be. That's not a meme. That's actually backed up by studies. Host of Pseudo-Intellectual here on Blaze TV, Lauren Chen is here with me to discuss. Lauren, thanks.
Oh my goodness. Really? Okay. So, I just got finished tearing her a new one tonight after her frickin' meat-eating frickin' diet bullshit, but whatever. She's not bad. She's just a woman and she got crazy and she's crazy head like all other women and she's conservative. That's good. The conservative part is good and she just showed her crazy girl, stupid head, you know, kind of a behind the scenes. Yes, I'm a crazy bitch like every other woman. I just am conservative while I do it. Okay. But she's going to be the expert on testosterone? Or this is just, you know, she was just hanging there and it was like, oh, these are my 3 stories. Which one do you want to talk about? I don't know. Anyway, she's fine. She's not bad. She's actually good. But I'm telling you, she really pissed me off today with that freaking stupid, you know, Jordan B. Peterson diet bullshit.
Being here.
I am so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be talking about this specific topic.
About testosterone. What more enjoyable than
I'm an expert. Right?
Well, you can't really talk about it because for whatever reason people don't necessarily want to bring up the subject.
Yeah.
But the levels of testosterone in men have been going down for years, and no one can figure out why.
Yeah, and this is something that I've seen when I posted this video. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, this is pseudoscience, just right-wing fear-mongering or conspiracy theories." Like, no, this is actually they've done studies about this for generations, testosterone levels have been dropping.
It's because men are getting softer because there's not as much hard work to do. We're not fighting the fucking, coyotes away from our kids and our family. We're not working 20 hours a day on the farm. We've kind of turned into baby girls. There's no need for the big testosterone pushes. It's very self-evident. Once you understand life, it's easy to, understand why things are happening. It's because men are getting lazier because we can. Are you going to go out and freaking cut down the tree in your neighbor's yard just to be a manly man? And then your neighbor comes out and is like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm being a manly man. I need something to do. I have to create all of these hard work and dangerous work and fighty man, macho stuff to do to keep my body moving around and my thoughts and my heads and the testosterone and moving and grooving and all that. I need to be a super dangerous, manly man from 200 years ago. And then he's like, well, go fucking do it somewhere else. Leave my fucking tree alone, you dumb bastard. Right? And then, even where the danger happens, it's like all these safety precautions and, I asked a coal miner, an old guy, and he was a coal miner in fucking, in Shitville. And, we were talking about how, I said, so how many people died? And he goes, well, a couple would die every year. A few would die every year. There was a cave-in or somebody slips and falls and breaks their neck or whatever, right? There's death all the time. So, and that's manly stuff, right? There's these things still exist. Don't get me wrong. All these imaginary wars that, men are fighting over there. They're still putting themselves into, it's still a war, even though it's just made up. There are still very dangerous jobs, and the women just don't want to have anything to do with them. So much for equality. Yeah, it's pretty self-evident why it's happening, Soft times, easy times create soft men. Soft men create bad times. Is that going to happen? I don't know. It's because the technology can just keep growing and growing and growing to the point where everybody has everything that they need. But, we have to fucking wake up someday and kick the government, in all of our governments, to the curb. Because they're going to hold us back. They do it all the time. It's just holding us back, holding us back, holding us back. They literally are creating a terrible situation just so that they can rule over us. And I'm not kidding. Because we would be, everybody would have everything that they needed. And then we'd be building on that by now if it wasn't for them. Just like we ended slavery, we have to finish ending it.
I think we mentioned this specific stat in our video, but someone like a 20-year-old now has, I think, 17% less testosterone or something than a 20-year-old, let's say, from the mid-80s. It's a lot. It's a big difference.
And they can't figure out what's going on. But eventually it's not going to be good for society if they continue to go down on this trajectory.
For sure. Not only are there actual health, physical consequences, low testosterone in men is linked to things like depression, I think different types of cancers and just infertility issues, but you also have the societal consequences, which I think are right now. I'm not saying all of our problems are linked to low T men, but some of them are.
So there is a
Yeah, manly men. So you have to, if you're a pencil pusher, you have to fucking get out there. If you're doing all the safety life, things like most of us are, then you have to get out there and get dirty. Some of them are doing the, jumping out of airplanes or climbing mountains or something. I don't think you have to go that far. but at least get to the gym. You know, or you're just going to sit there and turn yourself into a big fat potato, and then, you know, she is going to rule you. And then, you know, whatever happens after that, I don't fucking know.
Correlation between men with low testosterone and men with left-wing views. Is that accurate?
This is a study that was done at a university. It's not just some, 4chan blogger that's putting this forward. There are researchers who tested men from several different countries, right? And not just America. So pretty good pool of participants. And the stronger a man was, like physically, and the bigger his biceps were, and of course those things are linked to testosterone levels, the more likely he was to reject socialism.
And here I have a study that says physically weak men more likely to be socialists.
Yeah.
So I mean, it makes sense.
So, I don't know, you're just a big soft potato. You're not out there, doing and doing and doing. Yeah, you're just not much of a manly man, I can see it. But for the men who are, the problem is the ugly and the fat and the stupid, right? And the poor, just the under. They always want the friggin' socialism because they think it'll bring them up. But, you're a dumbass if you think that.
It makes sense to have the correlation between somebody who wants the government to take care of everything for them versus someone who wants to be self-sufficient and actually take care of themselves and gosh forbid in this age, take care of a family and provide for a family. You would understand why that might be linked to men who actually have higher T levels.
But you know what? That is my interpretation as well. But I was reading different articles about this study that kind of blew up when it first came out. And apparently the left-wing spin on it is...
Okay, so I don't really care about this. I don't care that this is just a co-worker. Is she, I don't know. Yes. See, here's the thing, is it's fine. They're having a little chat and they've read some studies and they looked into it some. And yeah, it's all good. And it makes sense and so on. Low testosterone. And, maybe at the end they'll have some advice. But we know what the advice is. Well, first of all, get rid of frickin' government. But these, conservatives won't ever say that. They're not libertarian enough. But, yeah, just, I didn't know that she was going to be here. So, I'm sure they have some decent advice. I'm sure it's fine. But anyway, she's pissed me off today with her frickin' mouth and the frickin' meat-eating diet. So, I just don't want to see her anymore. So let's go over to, let's just say, Breitbart, and see what's happening over here. DNC changes debate rules to allow candidates to sit as questions mount over Biden's fitness. Okay, so this is all just a fucking circus show. Biden doesn't even want to win. He's been a joke the entire time. This fucking stage is just full of scumbag fucking loser retards. All of them. Biden doesn't even want to be there. He just wants to and he's gonna lose on purpose. He's gonna just say all the he doesn't want to be president. It's work. He just wants to fucking go home and be corrupt with his fucking gay son. His corrupt gay son. This is such a joke. What? You just had a heart attack, but you're still you love the communism so much? You fucking gay guy, just wants to do the socialism? Bloody hell. It's just fucking, what a group of fucking scumbag loser douchebags. Really? You're gonna make the world better for Jews by being a commie for the fucking Democrats, you dumb shit? I hate it. These, the Nazis, they're wrong about a lot of things, but not everything. You know, actually, they're better than you fucking pieces of crap. You know, actually, these people on stage agree with them in a lot of ways, just not race. But I don't know, fucking scumbags. Bernie Sanders, what a fucking gross, disgusting pig of a human being. I don't even want to call him a human being. Never had a job in his life. He's just been sucking off the taxpayer, just fucking being a fucking. It's, you know, just a welfare bum. Just think of the great big fat heifer just sitting around watching TV all day, eating Cheetos, just being a big fat fucking slob. That to me is Bernie Sanders. Just fucking disgusting. Fucking commie filth. Okay. White House. Donald Trump has not been tested for corona. So coronavirus is today's topic. Biden, lack of trust in Trump is causing the market collapse. Lack of trust in Trump? You know, just fucking words. It's just fucking words. It's just, see, if you're gonna if every single citizen is gonna give half of their shit to the government, then they have to kind of kick up a dust, right? Oh, look, we're so busy working over here. Have you ever, you know, you are with Joe Schmo at work, right? And let's just say it's a low-end job. You are with Joe Schmo at work, and you're just sitting there talky, not doing any work, just talky. And then the boss comes around, and then you pretend to be fucking working. You know, you got a broom in your hand, and then you just pretend to start to sweep. Or you just pretend to start to work in whatever the fuck it is. Because the boss is just walked by. That's fucking politics. They just fucking pretend to be busy. It's all they care about is their big fat paycheck and their big fat union and their big fat fucking fat checks and their bribes and the fucking, oh yeah, we're busy running the country, we're busy doing this, we're busy doing that. No, you're not. You fucking say stupid shit all over the place. Just fucking gross. Such a waste of fucking energy. Whatever, the God. Blast Joe Biden for not appearing on the radio show. Okay, whatever. Is that even news? The term Wuhan virus has been declared racist. Yeah, whatever. Some dummy said something stupid, so now we point out the dummy. Limbaugh, worried Dems using coronavirus as excuse to stop Trump rallies. Whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. We've been through Ebola. We've been through SARS. We've been through Lyme disease. You know, all these things all over the place. Right? We're all still here. Every single time. Oh, the mad cow disease. Oh my goodness. We're all gonna die. Nope. We just got finished, you know, like, you know, I'm not going to say don't panic and don't worry about it. I'm not going to say nothing. But, you know, time will tell. And all of the times that this keeps happening, you know, a year later, it's completely forgotten and nobody even talks about it. It's like, you know, the voter has really short memory. It's like every single time, you know, from, I don't know, the beginning of time. Oh, the world is going to end. Oh, the world is going to end. The world is going to end. It's always going to fucking end. So, there's always a reason for it to end. The environment, the fucking snow, the fucking asteroid, the fucking volcano, the nuclear bomb, the fucking virus, Trump, whatever, right? They just can't come to terms. People just can't come to terms with that. Your life is boring. Life is actually kind of boring. Everything is super safe now and boring, and life is boring, and life is good and just nice and medium and boring. You're like, it's just medium and boring, right? Get over it. You know, the fireworks that you kind of were hoping for when you were a baby, you know, watching the Superman cartoons. All those fireworks of a life. Nope. It's just all boring. We're going to go fishing, and then we're going to pat our sons on the head and say, I love you, and that's it. That's it. There's your exciting life. It's just boring. And get over it. That's the way things are. Anyway, Slow Joe versus Socialist Ed. Oh, God. Joe Biden. You know, people pick vice presidents because they're a dumbass. Just, you know, somebody that, you know, like that's the purpose of a vice president, is to be a fucking scumbag that nobody likes. That's why they're chosen. Because they don't want to be assassinated. Hey, you better not kill me, because look at, then you're going to get him. And what's supposed to happen is everybody go, oh, we don't want him. What we got is better than that. That's the purpose, you know, that's how they do it. That's how it works, folks. You don't want to kill Trump, because then you're going to get the super mega Christian that wants to zap the gay away. Oh God, there's just like, it's coronavirus now, I guess. And fucking, you know, dumbass lefties trying to out-dumb each other. I'm more commie than you. No, I'm more commie than you. No, I'm more commie than you. What a waste of energy. All these people should be homeless in real life. Honestly. All this money and all this time and all this resources just flushed down the toilet. Like I said, we should have been flying to the moon for the weekend by now, but instead we give half of our shit to government so that they can just flush it, all that money down the toilet. Just keep flushing it down the toilet. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, I think I'm done looking at the news. Okay, anyway, we'll talk to you later. Okay, bye now.